We're back on the B block of the Media Virus podcast. You know, irony and the disgrace of institutions, I think, are two of the cornerstones of the Media Virus podcast.
Yeah, usually.
And this story is just so fantastic. So, Harvard University has taken the unprecedented step of revoking the tenure. Okay, that's how bad. Whatever she did, that's how bad it was. Francesca Gino, a prominent professor at Harvard Business School, marking the first such action since the 1940s.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the collegiate world, tenure means you can't be fired, more or less. Well, not can't be, but you kind of
it's
kind of do your thing, call your shots,
right.
Do your thing.
Right, you don't have to worry about a bunch of oversight. You can teach how you want to teach. That's I guess they fired her, right? Or they just revoked her tenure.
Well, they revoked her tenure. That means she is not promised a job.
Wow. But Gino, where we at here?
At the second point, she was renowned for her research on honesty and ethical behavior, making allegations of data manipulation in her studies particularly ironic. So yeah, the reason they revoked her tenure is because they said that she had she massaged the data in her study. She cheated. Her study was in fact about cheating.
Right. It was, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, I figured out it's good. I'll just do it."
Yeah, it's a thing to do.
Yeah. The misconduct was brought to light by Data Colada, a group of behavioral scientists who identified irregularities in Gino's research data. Their investigation led to a retraction of multiple papers co-authored by Gino, highlighted the importance of independent scrutiny in academia. Now, see, she didn't only just do it once.
Yeah, I mean, she's apparently done it before.
She's an ethics professor.
Yeah, and has contributed to other people's papers.
Here's the thing, right? You and I have been doing a podcast legitimately for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I start talking about, being a podcast host or having a podcast, I get a little bit of imposter syndrome.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not good enough, to, you get all this self-doubt.
Right.
How big are the balls in this bitch?
Right.
She's got a swinging dick bigger than any man I've ever met. She's an ethics professor.
Yeah, fake it till you make it, baby.
Now. See, if you're wondering, why it's here. That's why. Why are we talking about this? Oh, because it's not only someone of academia that's disgraced themselves, which is always fun.
It's at Harvard.
It's at Harvard. It's disgraced Harvard, which is always fun, and just the irony, of
cheating on your cheating study. Cheating on your own cheating study. How did they not see this coming?
Dude.
How did they?
She was making $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Placing her amongst the highest paid faculty at Harvard. The revelation of her salary amidst the fraud allegations has sparked discussions about compensation and accountability in higher education. I think so. I think this bitch should have to give back every penny to Harvard fucking paid her to teach honesty and ethics.
She's not honest or ethical.
She's done either one of them. If you're going to teach honesty and ethics, you should, have some kind of experience in it.
And not necessarily on the other side of it.
Well, she's denied the allegations. She's filed a $25 million lawsuit against Harvard and the whistleblowers, claiming defamation and discrimination. Discrimination?
Discrimination?
All right, let's take a look. Let's see what she's getting discriminated against. The whitest white bitch to ever white.
Discrimination. That blows my mind.
There she is.
Very Caucasian.
Extraordinarily Caucasian. What? No. You don't know. No. White women don't get to claim discrimination ever. I'm sorry. You just don't.
Maybe somebody discriminated against her because she's a woman.
No.
I could see that happening.
Well,
and she has all the signs. Softer jawline, longer hair. Presumably
it's not a crime.
Presumably there's some boobies under that sweater.
I don't know where you're getting it. I don't know where she's coming up with discrimination. I don't know how
I don't know how she's been discriminated against.
You're discriminating in people who cheat and fudge their results. How dare you? How dare you take my behavior into consideration when thinking about wanting to hire me? This is just like there was a fucking cop. Where did I fucking see that? There was a cop who she would fucking race motorcycles.
Really?
And run from the cops. And she got picked up.
Oh. Whoopsie.
Right? Hang on. See if it's in the link.
Oh, you mean when she was off duty she would ride?
Yes, when she was off duty she would race motorcycles.
That's wild.
This is another thing I want to talk about. Dems dropped $20 million on bizarre American men strategy.
Yeah. Do we have any of the points of what their strategy is going to be?
Well, they're basically, from what I understand, they're trying to create like a Democrat Joe Rogan, like a manly man that can talk to men who like football and men like guns, but want to give them up for some reason. And men who don't want to cut off their peckers, but don't care if you cut off yours. Manly men.
I mean, I can get down with that. I mean, whatever you want to do with your pecker, that's really your thing.
No, I don't give a fuck. But I'm not gonna help you cut off your son's pecker. You know what I mean?
Right. No, agreed.
I think
I can only look the other way for so long.
But it's like,
it's just about a generation I can look the other way.
It's not even looking the other way. They support it, man. There's just people out there fucking championing this shit. All right, so I went to Perplexity, and I said, "Tell me everything you know about Sam or speaking with American men, a strategic plan." Oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about this in C Block.
You did.
I wanted to have Dre. That was.
So
but we'll get into that. So we'll get into that in C Block.
That's a little preview of the C Block.
Little preview of the C Block. Apparently, we've been wrong about Uranus for a real long time. Just so you guys.
Well, what is our current thinking on Uranus?
Expel shit. Voyager 2's 1986 flyby of Uranus, the main source of our knowledge of the icy planet, could have come at the same time as a weird plasma burst from the sun. Our understanding of Uranus could have been wrong for nearly 4 decades. New research suggests, and weird space weather events is likely to blame. Much of what we know about Uranus is taken from data gathered by the Voyager 2 spacecraft, which zipped past the ice giant in 1986. The probe observations revealed the planet had a bizarrely lopsided magnetic field that is misaligned with the planet's rotation and filled with unusual energetic electrons. But new analysis of the Voyager 2's data revealed the likely cause of the strange readings, a burst of solar wind that whacked the planet's magnetic field out of shape just before the probe blew by. In other words, our understanding of Uranus may be based on an anomalous snapshot in time rather than the planet's typical nature. Yeah, that's what
we know about Uranus.
That's what I know about Uranus.
I just wanted to giggle while somebody read that. Mission accomplished.
There you go. I thought I put it. Let me check my Gmail real quick.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that story. I thought I popped it into the link list.
Oh,
but I'm not seeing it.
Well, we may have had some downtime.
Yeah.
I think we ran out of credits last month. Had a busy month.
Yeah. All right, I can't. Anyway, I don't have.
Okay. Well, we did talk a little bit about AI last segment. They're saying that we may achieve singularity within the next 6 months.
Oh, and that was last week, so we even have even less time. Remind me what is the singularity?
When I believe it's when AI and humanity are indecipherable. When AI develops a sentience. A true sentience.
A true sentient being. Huh.
I believe that's what it is. Now let's see what the internet says it is, since I'm so often wrong. The hypothetical point in time when AI surpasses human intelligence, leading to rapid, unpredictable technological evolution.
Oh, that's fun. That sounds like a good time. The singularity doesn't sound so bad. I mean, let it. Dude, we're witnessing the end times. You just have to kind of just crack a beer. You know what I mean?
Roll with it.
Just roll with it. There's nothing we can't stop it. What are we going to do? You got to blow something up. You know what I mean? We're not going to do that. I
don't know, man. Scary.
I'm still looking for that stupid fucking story.
You're still looking?
Yeah, when you put in like motorcycle cop arrested, it's like a former Maryland officer arrested in connection with a fatal motorcycle crash, but that's, teen arrested and charged after hitting an officer with a dirt bike. That's not.
No, that's not it.
A lot of cops get hit on motorcycles.
Well, yeah.
There's a Florida man that's notorious for impersonating cops was arrested again. Oh, that was in 2021.
I've been considering having pulling a Florida man segment together, like a stack of Florida man stories.
Yeah.
And trying to talk Pat into making an appearance as the Florida man.
Could he pull it off?
Yes. Well, I mean, he lived down there for years, but yeah, I think he could. I don't know if he feels like he could. I think he would mesh well. I think it would be fun, but I don't know if I can talk him into it.
Just do it. Just talk him into it.
I mean, even if he has a dumb catchphrase, I don't give a fuck.
Well, it would have to be like perfectly dumb.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a 12-year-old that got caught street racing a month ago. Oh, now page not found. Why would you tell me about it?
It's a shame, man. Knowing what I know now, I would have had my stepdaughter kart racing when she was 12. Dude, she turned out to be a fucking driver, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like natural talent driver.
How old are you? 12.
A 12-year-old in handcuffs Tuesday just east of DeLand after a
Yes,
Volusia
people in the
sheriff
car.
deputy says they pulled him over for racing a 17-year-old boy. That teen just 2 months away from turning 18.
You would be going to jail for contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Oh,
right now,
shit.
at 18 years old. You're 2 months away from these dumb decisions landing you in jail. And Dad's back there pleading with me not to take you to jail today because you're going to college.
Both ultimately ended up with a criminal citation after the sheriff's office says they flew past a deputy on Delia Road.
That car is on the side. This comes up next to it, and they start racing towards me, like side by side.
Inside the car with the middle schooler, two 16-year-olds.
Where were the parents?
One neighbor says she's seen several crashes in the area, a lot of them even ending up
That
right
kid's a
here.
dumbass. You never have people in the car when you're
It's
fucking trying
terrible.
to drag
And
race,
this area
man.
right here,
No,
especially
it's extra
those,
weight.
those ditches. We have ditches. There's a lot of people end up in those ditches.
In the video, the deputy explained to one of the parents they just had a crash in the area not too long ago.
Ditches
We had a
give
rollover
stitches.
crash on 5th because somebody ran a stop sign because they're racing. And these new paved roads, everybody thinks it's time to go fast.
These newfangled paved roads, everybody's not ready. It's I know gravel's hard on the tires, but I mean you can't go on that fast. There's a speed limit.
Get these hillbillies out here on this pavement. They don't know how to act.
I'm Atra El-Nashar in Washington. A lead member of President Trump's trade team testifying before lawmakers Wednesday as his tariff plans face some key tests. They only have a matter of weeks to negotiate dozens of trade deals under a self-imposed deadline. President Trump's global tariff agenda
just got
is under
political.
pressure and in the spotlight.
Oh shit, I'm somewhere else.
Good to have some certainty.
Hang on, where are
It's
we
been
at?
more than 2 months since Liberation Day, and so far, the White House has only made one
I got
outline of a trade deal.
news
In the
report
UK,
about
Commerce Secretary Howard
tariffs
Lutnick
from-
appearing before senators.
Yeah,
many
I
of
guess you
whom
want me
are
to stop
from
sharing
businesses
that.
in their states
Well, I mean,
struggling to
we are
adopt
doing the B
fluid
block.
tariff
It's not like we're
policies,
just
like a
chilling,
defense contractor in New
writing the
Hampshire.
show.
They said that they're leaving.
I still hear it in my ears, so I'm trying to figure out where the fuck it is.
Oh, did you forget we were doing the show?
No, I didn't forget we were doing the show. I was looking for something else. I didn't think about it going, and then you're like, oh shit, politics, and then I'm like, well, the story's going. Do I stop it? You know what I mean? Somebody might be interested in this. I don't know. Not me. There we go. But yeah. So a 12-year-old drag racing with people in the car.
It's insane.
You don't do that.
No.
Fucking weigh you down.
Yeah, I mean, you figure probably 100 pounds apiece at 16 years old.
Something like that.
At least.
Well, he was no lightweight, dude.
No,
That 12-year-old was he was almost 200 pounds. The cop was shocked to hear he was fucking 12.
Yeah, and you didn't like it a whole lot either.
No, he was quite pissed off.
You're what?
No. I think that's a pretty substantial B block we just put together. You know?
Yeah, it's full of shit.
Unless you got some. I'm trying to get C block together.
Okay.
I just remembered that I didn't post the thing in the chat for C block.
Well, I think we've done enough B block here that I can put something out, and then we can concentrate on the upcoming C block that we'll be back live with momentarily. Well, but
hopefully,
what time is it? Yeah, several minutes, but minutes nonetheless. So,
oh wow, all right.
I've run out of.
How far because A block ran so long that we were short on time for B block. Yeah, I mean A block ran like 45.
Yeah, we did go a little bit long,
like 45 minutes. So,
yeah. All right. Well, we will be back in C block right after this. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Maddie Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.